Hello, everyone.
We're playing some D&D, yo.
And we're totally who you're here to see, aren't we?
Yeah. The real stars of the show here.
Yeah. Real quick, we're Hearthfire Tales. We're a D&D and TTRPG performing group. We're here to play some D&D, but we are not alone. Of course, you all know this. We are so excited and delighted to introduce our very, very special guests from the Game of the Year, Theo Solomon and Devora Wilde. Woo! Hey! Woo!
Welcome to the weirdest 45 minutes of your life.
I can imagine.
So, yeah, Devora, Theo, you don't know what D&D is, really. Like, you don't really have much experience with it, right?
Just one experience so far.
Okay, well, it's going to be nothing like that.
So, Devora, you're going to be playing, a fighter, Lae'zell, of course.
Yeah, of course.
And, you mostly don't need to worry about all these numbers on here. Because,
And I will not.
Yeah, because the main thing you're going to be doing is just bonking people on the head.
Absolutely.
That's it. And once per
Taking
game...
the piss out of
Yeah,
you.
exactly. Please.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for. Once per game, you can bonk somebody on the head twice. If you want to knock a weapon out of their hand, you can bonk them in the hand. And you can also choose to bonk two people in the head at the same time.
Sounds great.
Yeah, that's all you
I
need
love
to know.
it. Easy.
Yeah,
D&D is that easy, folks.
Easy. It really is that easy.
hurt people and hurt me emotionally. That's all you need to do.
Be happy.
No.
to.
Yeah.
Theo, you're a warlock.
I am indeed.
You see this Eldritch Blast here?
Yeah.
Do nothing but that all the time, okay?
Spam Eldritch Blast,
Yeah.
easy.
All day, okay.
Meanwhile, we're going to have pages and pages of character sheets here. But we'll worry about those.
You worry about that. Yeah.
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 Guys, we don't have much time. Let's just get right into
Let's
it,
get
you
into
know?
it.
Let's get with the violence.
Let's get with the violence. Woo! Actually, an incredibly, very, very quick note for anyone who's seen a Hearthfire Tales show before, and for maybe people who don't know D&D very well, most things are going to be done by a roll of a dice. And sometimes when we roll the die, a 1 comes up, and that's the worst thing that can happen. And if a 1 comes up, everyone's going to be like, oh.
Aww.
It's very disappointing.
Yeah. But when a 20 comes up,
No! Stop!
D&D is a gentleman's game.
That is uncivilized behavior from you lot.
so when a 20 comes up, we're going to do a very polite golf clap. Can we get a very polite golf clap?
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Perfect. Feel that ripple over you?
Oh, I really felt the love there.
It's calming.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Maybe let's have Devora and Theo introduce their characters real quick.
My name is Theo Solomon. I play Wyll Ravengard, the Blade of Frontiers. Yeah. Woo! Let's go.
And I don't think I need any introduction. I'm Lae'zell, your favorite Githyanki.
Woo! Terrified. Please, someone save me.
I'm real glad I'm over here.
Jim and Ryan will get you in a second.
Okay.
Wyll Lae'zell, it is the morning time. And for some inexplicable reason, your traveling companion Tav has decided to leave you in camp today while they go and adventure around. Your other companions are doing chores, washing clothes, hunting, that kind of thing. And it's just the two of you in camp. And as you're kind of going about your morning routines, your morning rituals, you feel this waft of heat behind you, this like intense burning feeling that you guys are both intimately familiar with. These are the flames of hell itself behind you. And you turn around as this big gout of fire kind of dissipates, and you see just a man, just a normal looking man, like an insurance salesman from the 50s. You know, like, there's like, ill-fitting suit, kind of has like a brown leather suitcase. Everything about him is very normal, except his head is just completely on fire. What do you do?
Is he unfazed by the fire?
Oh,
or
he's completely unfazed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just looking you up and down, and you see he kind of like refers to his notes, and he's like, Wyll Ravengard, is it?
It is Wyll Ravengard, yes. And who are you?
Oh, well, my name, you can just refer to me as Second, if that's okay. I am the senior executive clerk of the numeration department.
I see.
Yes, who is your friend here?
I'm Lae'zell of Cresh Kalir. And Wyll, is this one of yours? What's going on?
What do you mean this is one of mine,
One of
Lae'zell?
yours, one of your
You think I know
devil
about the numeration department?
Yes,
Be quick, tell us what you need.
Look, as much as I love bureaucracy, of course, I do hate to barge into another devil's pact. However, your patron has assured me that you will be willing to help, and you feel this like sharp tug on your soul that you know too well. We have had a delivery that was supposed to arrive in hell, and instead there was 24 extra small t-shirts for something called alchemical romance. I don't understand. It was supposed to be a artifact of great power. At this point he clicks his fingers and two smaller hell circles open up, and you see.
Whoa! Are you Lae'zell? My name's Sid! Whoa!
What on earth are you?
I'm
And please
a
do
ranger!
stop fangirling.
Do you know
really
this man,
disgusting
Lae'zell?
behavior.
Do you know this man?
Do I know this man? Are you joking?
You're my
Raven?
hero! I have posters of you in my room! Oh my gosh, this is the best day of my life!
Well, you're certainly not mine. Would you
And
like to
we
tell us
also
who you
see-
are, or?
I am Sid. I am Ranger Extraordinaire, and I've been following everything that you do. You are so freaking cool, and I got myself my own great sword so I can be...
Oh, God. Please put that down before you give yourself a hernia. Christ alive.
Can't wait to fight beside you as your intern!
And on this side,
Absolutely not.
Hello there, Mr. Blade of the Frontiers. I'm Bren, and I would really like to be a Blade of the Frontiers when I grow up.
Hello, young man. You look like a strapping young lad, don't you?
I am. Look at this muscle.
Wow. Tickets to the gun show I've got.
Exactly, yes. I've been working out all week, and I'm lucky enough to be your infern today.
My infern.
Yes, it's like an intern, but we come from hell.
Interesting. Well, I'm lucky to have you.
Thank you so much. Do you think we could do some cool combos? Like where you kick a guy and then I kick a guy?
I'm sure you could kick a guy and I could kick a guy many times.
That sounds incredible.
Ooh,
we can call
Lae'zell,
it...
can we do a combo?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
She's a bit
Well,
scary.
I'm not too
You'll
sure.
get
Do we
used to
really
her.
need to bring these two interns along?
Are you sure?
I don't know.
I mean,
They look
4 is always better than 2, and
They look rather useless, but I shall leave the decision up to you.
And we are contractually bound to come with you.
well,
Oh yeah, there's that part.
Yes, I am afraid it is very much Section I of your pact, I'm sorry to inform.
well, I guess we're going on an adventure.
I can't wait.
Me either!
With a click of his fingers, again, this large ring of fire surrounds you all, and you hear kind of echoing in your ears as you, just before you get teleported, Second saying, the delivery docket was addressed to a hot topic. Just as these fires go around, and you find yourself in, it's a mall. There's no other way to describe it. You're in a mall. And you're in this mall, and you hear all this chanting going around. Can you please make perception checks? And let's do our first roll of the game. Ooh. So to make a
do I roll
perception
now?
check,
This
guys,
one?
you're going to take your D20, and you're going to roll it, and then you should have a perception score on your sheet, and you tell me what the total is.
Wait, which one is it?
It's okay.
It's okay. You were busy looking at how cool I am, right?
Is that a 3?
That's a 3.
That's disgusting.
I mean, I didn't do much better, I'm not gonna lie.
This is where I usually lie to him.
I mean, that's a 20 when you look at it. Or an M.
Yes, that sounds much better. I'm starting to like you much more already.
Okay, did anyone get over a 10?
I did.
Okay.
I haven't even rolled.
Is it you the only one?
I think so.
Okay.
I have a 16.
Okay, nice. 16 is pretty good.
See, Lae'zell, I have eyes.
No, you don't. Your enthusiasm is simply disappointing.
Disappointing.
You, so the other 3 of you are kind of very much caught up in the bickering. But Sid, in your enthusiasm to impress Lae'zell and Wyll, these 2 seasoned heroes and adventurers, your head's on the swivel. You're trying to, this is like a wilderness of a different kind than you're used to as a ranger. The depths of the mall, and you see in the distance.
That was my chosen territory.
Mall. You see a shop in the background that says Hot Topic, and in front of said shop there is this almost like a picket line, and you see all of these middle-aged women walking around chanting, and they all are saying things like, "Family tree, yay! Dead 3, nay! Family tree, yay! Dead 3, nay!" And they seem to be just you see a little sign that says "Children deserve bright futures, not dark gods." This is the situation you see unfolding in front of you. What would you like to do?
How many of these women can we see?
Dozens. There's probably
Dozens?
this is a full housing association just really up in arms about this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I would like to talk to one of these individuals and ask them why they're making all this ungodly noise.
This is the most godly noise, I'll have you know. The ungodly things are happening in there. You would not believe these youths running around calling themselves the Black Parade, doing all sorts of dark rituals, causing all sorts of ruckus, and it's all because of this shop.
What is this shop?
A den of debauchery and sin.
And you would like to achieve what exactly? Because I'm hearing this and I want to hear this.
Well, we are doing our best to stand up for our children and make sure that no evil comes into the world.
What exactly have they been doing to your children?
Do you know how expensive black dye is? There's so many black clothes. My eyeliner bill is through the roof. I can't go. The amount I've spent on hair dye alone this month is uncanny.
I mean, do you think they're overreacting, Lae'zell?
I think just a touch.
Just
Well,
a touch?
Dylan, are you sending us to bully goths?
Yes, this is our childhood.
I don't know how I feel about being on the other side of this situation.
Yeah, Lae'zell, you continue to berate them, she's kind of well, are you going to do it? Are you going to join the picket? I have a spare sign.
absolutely not. I happen to like black eyeliner and dark clothes, so absolutely not.
She kind of looks you up and down at this moment, and she's like, "Oh yeah, are you aligned with that awful man?
Which awful man?
His name, he appears as if he's a wraith. I think his name is Gerard."
I'm unfamiliar with
Gerard Wraith? No?
this Gerard. But do tell me more.
Well,
Please.
look, it all started a couple of days ago. My daughter worked in there, and she apparently this box came, and she was on the opening shift, and she was unpacking everything. But instead of all the shirts that she was supposed to pack up, there's a book. An evil, God's forsaken book of vile darkness.
Sorry, just to interject. Will, I think that might be the box we're looking for.
How sure are you of this?
Evil, did you say?
unspeakably. It sent my dear daughter into a frenzy, and she'd be. No, I can't even think of it.
And when did you last see Jared?
Well, Jared, him and his black braid, they hang out in this abandoned temple on the outskirts of town, drinking and listening to devil's music.
And what did you do with this evil book?
Well, we didn't do anything. Well, we're doing exactly what we should be doing. We are forming an alliance of concerned mothers and parents, and we are ensuring that no one else, who knows what other evils are in this, but my daughter, anyway, she left. She's been dating Jared.
Oh.
Yes, we are not happy about it. And yes, she said, this is the perfect thing. This is exactly what he's been looking for. See, the thing about Jared is, he's so obsessed with being able to defend people. He wants to, defeat them, the demons, the non-believers. He wants to be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned.
You know so many of these lyrics. I'm impressed.
You can just tell when Dill is working up to a bit.
So Lae'zell, I definitely think that we should go into this hot topic, but I'm a little frightened because there's all these teenagers, and teenagers scare the living shit out of me.
Of course they do. Why am I not surprised? But I tell you what, I think a baptism of fire is what you need. So get yourself in there and let's get going and investigate a little further.
Okay.
You
I can do
first.
it. Oh, God.
Go
You got
on.
this, buddy.
So I hesitantly
So I
start.
shove him through the door.
Yeah, I'm not going to roll. I just fall
I'd
face
like to
first.
roll an athletics check.
Yes, you do. Let's roll an athletics check.
I don't know what to do now.
This one.
And I'm going to say you can roll this with advantage as he is taken by surprise. So you're going to roll twice and take the highest.
Yeah.
What happens if I succeed? Do I get to throw him in there?
Yeah.
Well, tell you what, you roll. We'll
And-
see how
great.
high it is, and then maybe I'll just let you decide what happens.
It's a classic 12.
Okay, a 12's not bad.
Oh,
So 15.
15.
15's pretty
15's very
good.
good.
15's pretty good. Devora, tell me what this looks like as you push this innocent child.
Oh, there'll be no pushing. Innocent child? I think not. I kick him into the shop.
Yes, in
Into
front of
the
the shop.
shop.
Yeah.
He breaks down the door with his body weight, and that is how we gain entrance into the establishment.
How much damage am I taking for this, Dillon?
Tell you what, roll just one of your d6 there. And you add your strength modifier. What's Wyll and Bren doing in this moment?
I'm wondering whether or not to follow Lae'zell inside and...
Why not, Wyll? I thought we were a team. I thought we were allies.
I'm just keeping check outside whether or not
Yes,
anybody
yes.
comes, from the flanks, just keeping
Too
it calm,
scared, are
Lae'zell.
you?
Too scared?
Too scared
The
to follow
Blade of
me
the
inside.
Frontiers would
The Blade of
never be
Frontiers is
scared of
not
a hot
scared.
topic.
No, after Lae'zell said that, I'm going to come inside as well. I'm not
Okay.
going to, my pride can't get hurt like that.
Devora, I would like to say thank you for rolling max damage on me.
You're very welcome.
So what do I see as my face bashes through the glass doors?
Yeah, you
Hot Topic.
You smash through this hot topic. The workers haven't been able to get in, and so it's kind of eerily silent. You walk in, there's kind of like all of these, monuments and flags and banners and T-shirts to like all of the dark evil gods of the Forgotten Realms. Bane, Baal, the other one.
Marilyn.
Yeah. And yeah, you're in this store, and it looks quite devoid of anything, but there is like a staff entrance just at the back. But yeah, you go, tell you what, everyone can give me either Arcana or Insight checks, as you're kind of like, you're getting this strange sensation, particularly you, Wyll, as you're approaching, your warlock powers, you're quite sensitive to magic, particularly infernal magic. So I want you to give me an Arcana check with advantage, and the rest of you guys can give me Insight, which is kind of like getting a read on people, Devora, or Arcana, which is like the knowledge of the arcane. So maybe
I'd
Insight.
like to roll again because I just rolled the Arcana check, and I will now roll the Insight check.
Yes,
so that it is a little bit higher than
You already know how to do live shows the right way.
There you go. Oh, what? That was my very first roll, and it's an 18.
Nice.
Thank you.
What did Will get?
I got an 11.
11. Okay, and did you add your?
you
Is that
did.
what your?
That's all.
Yeah.
And with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't make sense of this magic. You feel magic, but you don't understand it. It is ancient. It is with an level, with an 11, it's evil. You feel just wrongness emanating from this back room. With an 18, you're picking up on that same kind of just like sense of wrongness, something that is just inherently evil. And with an 18, I think whatever is happening behind this door needs to be stopped, and it needs to be stopped in about 15 minutes.
Fantastic. I say we charge in there.
Lady Lae'zell.
Swords
here is your sword.
blazing. And we see who's behind this door.
yeah.
And that's for you. Give me that. And we charge. That's a mighty big sword.
Why is this one heavier?
Charge in there. We charge in there, and whatever happens. Are you ready, Will?
I don't think we should charge in. I think we should stealthily enter the room because it
Would you like
feels-
to-
You're a coward.
Coward?
Sorry.
Come and say that to my face, young
I am
man.
holding an incredibly large sword in my hand,
I thought that
Sid,
was
and
what-
we've only met around
Lae'zell,
5
control
minutes
him.
ago.
I thought that's what we were doing. I thought we were being
So
tough.
please, just shut up.
Okay.
Now, I may
Sorry.
not like the Duke, Will, whatever his name is. I've known him long enough, I should probably know. But he's been a good friend to me.
Yes, ma'am.
And you, well, I can't say the same.
Oh.
Do you think we could be good friends?
So, are we
could be
charging in
best
there,
friends.
or are we
Nah,
hanging
we're going
around?
to stealthily go in.
Stealthily.
We're not going to charge in.
No.
We're going to
Are we going to roll some stealth checks?
You're going to roll some stealth checks. Yeah.
All
Do you want to
over
sit
it.
here? You're
I'd
doing a
love
really
to.
good job. Yeah, let's all roll some stealth checks.
Don't know which dice it is.
There we one, yeah.
Pretty much always that one, unless you're swinging your sword.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And as you're kind of like
Come on, 20.
approaching this door, the staff door, you're hearing like faint chanting from inside. Very different chanting from that was happening from outside. This is more a more demonic tone to it. What's everyone's stealth checks?
I got 15 in total.
I got a 16.
16, nice.
16.
As I go flying through the door and everything, I'm not very stealthy, so I got a 7.
Okay. You, Sid, just so scared of how you've really upset the Blade
gonna
of
cry.
Frontiers.
I just want you to know, by the way, Theo, that hurt me to say to you, so I'm sorry.
It's all good.
You crash in to this room, Sid. In this back room, there is an unholy ritual taking place. You see Jared Wraith in this kind of like misty wraith form, standing there reading from this book of vile darkness. There are 4 like jars set up in the corner as he's chanting, and you see that there are 2 other just like they're goths. They're just little goth kids in the corner, being like, "We love you, Jared. We love you." And they all glance over to you as you barge into the room. It's time to roll initiative.
Yay! Still the same dice.
Still the same dice. Was that a good or a bad?
May I roll again? How many times does one get to roll in this game? I would not like to say.
It means you're number one.
Go on, tell us.
I'm starting to like you already, Sid.
Okay, so initiative. What did we get? Did anyone get over like a 15?
17.
17 and?
Show off.
17 as well.
Okay.
We're just so in sync.
16 on this side.
Nice. Okay, so we'll have both of you act at the same time. Then it's going to be Sid. Lae'zell,
I
you're
know.
way at the bottom, I'm afraid.
The best one usually goes last, just to sort out the mess that this lot have made.
But at the top of the round, you hear this demonic chanting. And you hear in a deep voice, Cum essen porlus, pater meum orbum, raput ut cohortem viderum.
Is that? Yeah.
Did you?
No.
Did you learn actual
It
Latin?
is. Just let them.
I learned actual Latin, yeah.
What is that? Good job.
Thank you.
Ruddy mysterious.
Yeah.
And you see, as that happens, one of these jars splits, and this like ghostly essence goes into him, like seemingly empowering him. He's getting stronger as this ritual is continuing. But before anything can happen else, it is our two best buds over here. You see the two kind of goths haven't had a chance yet, but they are taking out small like ritual daggers, ready to like rush and get you. There's like one going for your group, one going for your group, and Jared Wright's kind of just in the middle chanting. What do you do?
Could this be the chance for our wombo combo?
This could be the chance for our wombo combo. Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll in there, kick him real high up in the air, and you nail him with an Eldritch Blast.
That makes sense. Okay, you distract them. Yes. You'll be fine, don't worry. I'm right behind you.
I trust you implicitly. I charge at the goth.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so this goth is kind of in between you and Gerard. You're going to need to get past them to get to him.
So, okay, so do you want a clear shot at Gerard?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
Leave it to me, sir. Bren is going to front flip at the goth and try and kick him out of the way.
Make an attack roll.
Watch me fail live on stage. How do you feel about giving me advantage on that? Because I'm jumping out of the shadows.
What do we think about giving an advantage on this? The crowd say yes.
Thank you so much. It's slightly better. That is a 15 to hit.
15's going to hit. Yeah, you run in, do a front flip kick.
Yeah, what I want to do is I'm trying to impress Will.
Yes.
I also want to be a Blade of the Frontiers, so I'm going to front flip out of the shadows, land in a baseball slide, and then I'm going to kick him from underneath so he goes up in the air using bonus action flurry of blows.
Yeah, cool. Make your flurry of blows attacks. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
The dice don't, apparently.
So I front flip out of the shadows. I go, hey, Will, watch this. Immediately faceplant.
Unfortunately, this goth is still in front of you, kind of branding with this knife, and he's like,
Save me!
You're not going to defeat our Dark Master.
I'm going to save my young friend. I'm going to go for the goth.
Okay, go for it. Roll an attack roll.
Give him
Well,
all
are
you've
you
got.
attacking? Are you using your Eldritch Blast? Are you using your rapier? Kind of what?
I'm going to
what's this
use
like?
my...
I'm going to use my rapier here.
Yeah, nice. Okay, go
Yeah.
for it. So you withdraw your sword, rush forward, make your attack roll.
This guy. Oh, yes.
15.
On the dice?
Yep, so
yeah,
it's a
nice.
17.
That hits, roll your damage. Your sword kind of pierces in, and they're like, I don't like that.
That's maximum damage.
What's that in total?
8.
8? Okay, yeah. You see, like, you fully just pierce through this this guy's shoulder, and they're like, Jared, you didn't say this was going to be sore. And he kind of just, like, stops fighting and sits down.
Just cries in the corner.
Just cries in the corner. The other one's still alive. It's not quite acting yet, but
or
it is
5 extra.
also in front of you, you two. What do you do, Sid?
So I'm clearly sitting there, or standing there thinking to myself,
Slightly more.
Lady Lae'zell is absolutely standing back purposely so she can see, what I can do. This is my chance to impress her.
so I'm going to run forward with this great sword that I'm not proficient with.
Yeah.
That is actually an 18 to hit.
That hits, yeah.
Impressive.
But with a -1 to damage, that is 3 points of damage. So I absolutely run up there. I've managed to get it up in the air, and it falls forward with me as well.
Yeah.
Into them.
You slightly graze this got's arm, and they're like, "Oh, my tattoos!"
How to really hurt a goth.
And so it this god turns to you, and they're like, "For our dark master," and tries to just give you a cheeky little stab. That's a 19 on the die.
Already hurt.
You take 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And then Lae'zell. Oh, sorry, no. Yes, Lae'zell, it's your turn.
I would like to, of course, go for Jared.
Yeah.
What's his name? Seeing as we're all going for the easy pickings and you're all waiting for me to obviously take out the main guy. So I suppose I shall have to step up and use my great sword. Well, first I shall jump. Can I
Nice.
jump?
Yeah, of course you can
Over
jump.
to where Jared is?
Give me an athletics check, please.
Oh, I would love to. This dice.
That's the one.
I'll get it in the end. That's a 20! Hey!
Hey.
Polite golf cops, everyone. Thank you. With you,
Please let
And I
her
would
do
like to
something.
jump on his head.
Mario stomp.
Lae'zell, you channel all of the psionic energies from your Githyanki heritage. You channel into this mighty jump, leaping clean over these lesser fights that are happening, going straight for the head. You are flying through the air. Give me an attack with advantage now, because you are absolutely just perfectly outmaneuvering everyone here.
It's a 50.
Okay, nice.
That's a dirty 20.
Oh, what can I
Nice.
say?
That's definitely going to hit. Roll your damage. So you're going to roll your 2d6. You also have fancy abilities that you can do if you wanted to try to disarm him. He's got this book in his hand, or you can try.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like to disarm. Oh. I would like to disarm.
Nice,
Yes.
go for it.
And then you also roll this as well.
I'm confused.
So what you've done here is
Matt's makes a mockery of us all.
How much have I done?
So that's 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's 16 points of damage.
16
bad.
points of damage is pretty good.
Great. How much damage has he got in? I mean, how much has he got in total that we have to do to get rid of him?
You kind of your body is full of this psionic energy that you've just used to jump. And kind of through this channeling of energy, you kind of see a health bar kind of dip down.
Yes. Yeah, great. That's exactly what I wanted to know, yes.
And now you need to make a strength saving throw, Dillon.
I did, and I didn't do well. And you see, he drops his book, and he looks really, really panicked.
I played Baldur's Gate. Now you pick up his weapon and then
he's very hurt, but he is still alive.
Damn.
now you're going to act.
And he
Yes. Hold on. I would like to use my action surge, please, sir.
Yes, go
Thank
for
you.
it.
Which dice is it?
Now you get to hit him again.
Oh, fantastic. I shall hit him again with my great sword. That's what I will do. Oh,
That's good.
do I add any of these? +5. Fantastic. So 17.
17 is also going to hit. Roll the damage again.
And that's just these two.
You see that you've just jumped over and you're absolutely going haywire with your massive greatsword, cutting into him. You see that his spectral form, his wraith form that he's in is slowly starting to dissipate and going to lose a lot of energy. This health bar is getting lower and lower. He's desperately trying to remember the next words in his chant. And he says, like, Dixit, Fili cum adolaveris, salvator futurus es fractorum, fabulatorum e damnatorum.
What is this?
What are you doing, Dillon?
Are you
really
just been
casting a
taking, like,
spell?
Latin courses?
Hey, what I do in my free time is my own business, okay?
The rest of us are playing Baldur's Gate. Like.
And you see that another one of these jars breaks.
Would you like to just factor in my damage that I've done to you?
Yes, sorry,
Thank
I do.
you.
I do. I was trying to keep the narrative going, but yeah.
Oh, sure, of course.
Punish me,
Please
come on.
go ahead. It was this one's fault.
It often is. How much damage did you do on the second run?
We did an 11, I believe,
11.
with the advantage.
Nice, okay. Yeah, that health bar is
Health
getting
bar.
lower and
Great.
lower. He is struggling now. He's like trying to like pick up this book that he's lost. You see that this is, however, when he finishes that second phrase, a second jar cracks, releasing this necrotic energy that goes in, healing him up a little bit more. What are you two doing?
Okay, so
What should I do? I'm really scared now.
don't worry, don't be scared, don't be frightened.
Okay.
So Jared is distracted
They're
right
so
now.
nice
Yes.
to each other.
So what I want you to do
Yes.
is vault me into the air,
You want me to throw you?
throw me into the air whilst he's not looking,
Absolutely.
and then I'm going to Eldritch blast him from above.
I want my combo. I love it.
Let's do it.
I go roll athletics on this one, yeah?
Yeah.
That's a 19.
You plant your leg firmly into like you're a monk. You go into like a real like Shaolin monk stance,
Yeah.
giving Wyll such a firm like launch pad. Wyll, you run up, jump into the air, kind of get launched up a bit, make an attack roll with advantage because that's cool.
The DM
Roll
rule
again,
of
roll
cool.
again.
Hey, if it's cool, you gotta reward it. You
really
know?
cool.
I agree.
20.
I feel like we should shout for this one. Do it. Dillon be down. Yeah.
Let's go.
Fine. Yeah, you crit. So you're going to roll your damage and you're going to double it. So he's distracted. Lae'zell is in his face, cutting his wraith form up. However, he's being healed, but you summon this Eldritch Blast, powering it into him. How much damage did you do?
24 damage. Jeez.
Will, I truly underestimated you.
This is where we watch the DM go, oh, added 0 to the health
the
point.
head is wider than the sword. He is just this. The sword had been doing a lot of kind of damage, but like you had seen like the wisps of his wraith form kind of like slowly kind of reforming after each of your strikes. However, this Eldritch Blast has like entered the core of him, and you see like the energy of your blast just like rippling through him. He looks incredibly weakened. It is. That's your guys, Sid, it's you, but you still have this goth in front of you. So and he's like, my Dark Master, what are they doing to you?
So it's just this goth teenager in front of me, and I'm just this teenage kid as well. you
Yeah.
know? And
Now's
we
the
both kind of
time,
scraped
Sid.
at each other.
And he's like, and she, it's a girl, and she's like, my name's Helena.
Hey,
That's for all the elder emos out there.
Hey, my name's Sid. I like your tattoos.
Oh, God. We're in the middle of a battle, you imbecile. What are you doing?
He does this every time.
Thank. It was better until you cut it off. Are you going to like fix that? Or can you like cure me or something?
Yeah, I've got this health potion. Like,
What on
That'd be
earth
so
are you
nice.
doing?
do you want to like maybe go get ice cream in the mall?
I'm a Rocky Road girl. What's your favorite?
I like cookies and cream.
Oh my God, we're so similar.
Why does our podcast always divulge into us flirting with each other, Dillon?
So Sid and Helena just leave.
Fantastic.
Hey, I took one out of the fight.
Just as useless as I thought he would be. Hey, No sympathy needed. He abandoned us in our moment of need.
I am going to cry tonight.
Lae'zell,
Yes.
it is your turn, though.
Yes, it will be my turn because somebody just decided to F off and leave.
You have just seen your companions who are actually useful in a fight.
Yes.
Helping. Wyll has summoned this eldritch energy and blasted into Jared. You're in front of this wraith. What do you do?
I'm going to swing my great sword and use a sweeping attack. Are there 2 enemies left?
He's almost 2 people at this stage. He's been kind of knocked in
Right.
half, so sure.
Sure, go on then. I just want to use all my special powers and
course.
things that I have. So I'd like to use a sweeping attack with my great sword. I will take this one. And sure, okay. Oh.
There's a secret that we use in live shows, and that is when it lands like this, we go.
And I just pretend I don't see it.
It's a 15, of course. I thought it was a 1, but I didn't see the 5. Perfect, yeah, great.
You're ready for live shows all the time.
Roll your damage. You're slashing into him.
All 3?
Because you do 1d. Since he said it at the same person, but somehow separate.
Whatever.
That's a real
rules
grim
have a
read
face
on
here?
that ability.
Nice.
And he's like struggling. I want to get my Latin out here, guys. Okay, so he's struggling to remain to hold his essence together, and he's like, "Et dictus es num quid expugnabis eos demonia tua, et omnes infidelis qui consider tua fecerunt."
Are we being cursed?
I feel like we're being cursed.
And this second to last
You
jar
still don't want to know her
breaks.
damage ever.
I was letting her do the maths. Devora, what damage did you roll?
It's a 13.
And you see that you've somehow cloven him into 2, and his voice is like splitting between these 2 corporeal bodies. He's almost at death's door. What happens here?
What do we do?
We're going to
Finish him,
off,
Wyll.
Bren. We're going to finish him off.
Yes.
With
Lae'zell, you're in the front of this. What does it look like as Lae'zell and Wyll are kind of like giving the final blows to this wraith?
I'm doing probably pretty much what is in that picture up there.
Nice. Wyll, what are you doing? How are you putting an end to this wraith?
I'm going to use my rapier because if you provoke the blade, you suffer his sting.
Yes.
Let's go.
Okay. Both of you've kind of landed there now. You land superhero pose. You see Lae'zell rushing in with her great sword, rushing off. Your other companion is just gone somewhere, you don't know. Bren is behind you after kind of lifting you up. You take out the rapier. You split one half of the wraith. Lae'zell, you skewer the other. Its form, even though it's being healed by this magic, can no longer take it, and he disappears. And you've successfully saved the day. You scoop up this book of vile darkness. Second appears, Ring of Fire, brings you back, and says, "Thank you, and this has been all for Hearthfire Tales, and with Devora Wilde and Theo Solomon. Thank you so much for playing with us, guys."
And Sid is there and goes, "I got you some ice cream." Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you
for
very
coming.
much, everyone. That's all the time we have.
See you guys. You were absolutely great. So this was very fun.
Very, very fun.
Amazing.
Yeah.